short video, I'll be doing I'll be going over the weapon options that are available up to version 3.4, the current version, that are available for Mika, that will be debuting in phase 2 of 3.5, which will be launching in just a few days from the publishing of this video. So Mika will be a polearm physical cryo user, and he will be focused on support for physical buffing, as well as I believe he provides healing. I don't know if healing is just a little bit or a lot. I don't know. But that's from the demo, from the 3.5 preview live stream that they discussed. And I anticipate that they're going to release more information about him leading up to his release soon in the coming weeks. Because he's coming on phase 2, not phase 1, so maybe they'll release it a little later. But I decided to just go ahead and just make this now. I just posted the one for my 3.5 Deha weapon options that are available video, so check that out. And I also talked about my 3.5. I talked about the 3.5 character banners and who you should poll for as well. So check those out as well. On the screen, we're going to be using Shenhe, who will also be coming as a rerun character in 3.5 phase 2, but because she's a cryo and polearm. So I'm just using her as a placeholder. So Mika being a 4-star character, I'm going to be very honest, I don't expect much from him. And, we haven't really gotten any great 4-star characters in a long time. And so I will personally just be trying to pull one copy of him just by throwing a few wishes at that phase 2 banner whenever it debuts, and then hopefully get one copy of him and just build him. That's pretty much all that I hope for. I'm pretty much skipping all of the other banners otherwise. I already talked about that in my 3.5 character banners who you should poll video, so check that out. And let me know and sound off in the comments as well. But anyway, let's start off. So for Mika, I'm going to be very honest with you. I don't recommend giving him any of the 5-star options. If for some reason you really like the character and you want to, I will quickly go over the 5-star options, but I never recommend giving 5-star weapons to 4-star characters that have recently released. Now, there are exceptions to that. Of course, characters like Bennett and like some of the earlier characters that are really amazing 4-star characters, those ones you can give 5-star weapons to, that's fine. And of course, if there are any 4-star characters that that are your favorite, or if your earlier game, or you happen to have lots of 5-star weapons, sure, of course. But obviously, they have better usage with a 5-star character. Okay, so let's just quickly go over this then. So I would not recommend giving any of these weapons to Mika, so I'll make that clear. But if you wanted to, and somehow you had an extra Engulfing Lightning, or Skyward Spine, because I recently just got an extra one from losing the 50/50 on the Hu Tao weapon banner for Aqua Simulacra and Staff of Homa, then yeah, I can see you giving this to him because its energy recharge is supportive, right? You're not going to use his charge attacks or normal attacks, let's be honest, for the passive. But, for just the stat boost of the energy recharge, sure, right? We did get the Missive Wind Spear a while back during one of the events, the Wine Fest, I forget what it's called officially, but that animal wine fest for Venti and Razor Story. So this one looks like it could be a great weapon option for him, because apparently people said online that they screen captured it. They said that this looks like him, or has like features of it that looks like him, because he has some bird-like features on his hair and stuff like that. So there's a bird here. So this could work for him. Okay, and then I would skip any of the major crit damage dealing weapons. So I would skip like the Primordial Jade Wing Spear and the Staff of Homa. You would not give those to him because that's a waste. The catch, although it's a 4-star weapon and it's energy recharge, but there's a better user for this, and that is Shangling and or Raiden Shogun if you don't have her Engulfing Lightning for Raiden Shogun. So yeah, the Katane Cross Spear, this could work as well. This is a craftable weapon. It's Elemental Mastery. It's more for reaction base. So I don't know that he does that much reactions based on the demo. It seems like he's physical as well, like some minor cryo. So really, I don't think this is the best for him, but if you have nothing else, sure. Favonius is definitely going to be a standard option that you can give him, but you would have to build his crit rate in order to proc the passive to get more energy recharge. There is no such thing as a sacrificial lance or polearm in the game, so moving on. We'll be skipping the deathmatch because this is a crit rate and a battle pass exclusive weapon, so we're skipping that. And we're skipping the Black Cliff as well because this is a crit damage weapon that you can get from the Paimon shop. I don't know if he himself does lots of physical damage, but if he does, then maybe the Crescent Pike is an option, maybe. Or even the Dragon Spine Spear, which is craftable. Both are craftable. The Dragon Spine Spear, at least the passive matches his, because like if you can get cryo on there, then you get a little bit extra bump there. So that's an option if he himself is a physical damage dealer. I mean, technically all characters are physical damage, but then their focus could be on elemental. I don't know that he is though, but you know, these are options and they're craftable. The prototype Star Glitter is also craftable and it's energy recharge and it's not bad, right? So but you're not going to really use him for normal and charge attack, let's be honest, with ourselves. But if you have nothing else better to give him, then yeah, this. And then I don't believe Wound Piercer is going to work for him because as of right now, I don't think that there's solid like Dendro plus Cryo reactions that work. So I don't think Wound Piercer is for him. And then he's a Mondstadt character, so Lithic Spear is definitely not for him unless you have nothing else better to give him. Then this could work, and then you could team him up with other Li Yue characters, I guess, to make sure that you get more of the stacks of the passive. And then the Dragon's Bane's not going to work for him unless you're specifically creating a reactionary team with him and maybe teaming up with a Hydro character maybe to do some minor freezing. I don't think that he applies that much cryo from what I've seen. And then onto the 3-star options, there is the White Tassel, which we will be skipping because it's crit rate, and then there's the Black Tassel, which is HP scaling. The passive won't really matter here because it's just slimes, right? But it's HP and it's a 4-star, it's a 3-star weapon, and it's perfect for a 4-star character that won't be seeing much use. So actually, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm leaning towards collecting another Black Tassel to R5, which is easy to get, and as long as you pull, right? And then maybe just building that up and giving that to him, because he's probably going to scale off of HP. We don't have official notice yet, but because he has some healing aspects. So usually healing aspect characters always have something to do with HP, right? So I'm leaning towards maybe just giving him a Black Tassel. That's my preference. So again, just to sum up this video, because there aren't that many polearms in the game, I'm going to skip all the 5-star options, and I would be willing to give him the Missive Wind Spear because no one's using it, and I would be also okay with the Favonius Lance and the Catane Cross Spear. If somehow he comes out and he again can make use of physical, then Crescent Pike or Dragonstein Spear, probably Dragonstein Spear, would be good for him. And then Prototype Star Glitter, I already have a user for it, but this could be an option as well. And I would skip all these other options, and then I'm leaning towards the Black Tassel. Yeah. Alright, so then I'm going to quickly just check one more area, because I don't have all the weapons in the game, just so that we can be more comprehensive here. And we'll wrap this up. So in terms of polearms, okay, so the Royal series, it's always been something that everyone knows is a skip. So don't bother collecting those from the Paimon shop unless you really want to, because they're crit rate focused anyway. This one is the Wave Breaker's Fin. I don't have this, but this, if it's based on the same, it's based on the same series as the Moten's Moon and the Akuomaru, which are more for the elemental burst only, the ultimate basically, and they're not so focused on the normal and charge attack, which is fine. And they're powerful weapons. I don't know if you have no other character to give this to, then give it to him. Sure, this is okay. But it's more for damage dealers, and I don't think he's going to be using it. So I don't think it's going to make good use for him. And then now from the 5-star options, I don't have the Staff of the Scarlet Sands. I never pulled for it, didn't care for it. It's obviously not for him anyway. It's definitely a crit focus weapon for Sino. The Vortex Vanquisher is a shield focus weapon. It's from the same series as the Unforged. So it's okay if no one else is using it. Maybe it looks cool, but I don't know that you need to give that to him. And lastly, the Calamity Queller. This is a Shenhe signature weapon, and this could work for him, but again, I would just recommend not to give any of the 5-star weapons to him. So yeah, those are my thoughts, and let me just quickly double check here. I just saw that there's one more polearm in the 3-star section. Oh, the Halberd. Yes, I don't have this weapon because this apparently only comes from the Chasm and the Li Yue chest, certain chests, not all chests, and I don't have this weapon anymore. I mean, this is possible if you want to give him 3-star options, but like I just said, the Tassel, the Black Tassel, is a great option to give him because he could at least benefit from the scaling of the HP, and I gave it to Yao Yao, and I'm happy with the results. I mean, she's a healer, and she's doing fine with it, so yeah, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think for Mika, if you guys are planning to pull for him or give him any of your weapons, and if so, which weapons are you going to give him? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video.